welcome back to the Creepy Wife Chronicles. If you're new here, my name's Ashley and I'm the Creepy Wife. Consider subscribing. Thanks in advance. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Let's get into it. So, I've been gone a whole week because this week has just been so busy with like random changes in schedule and just overall life in general. It's just been busy. It is what it is. But today we're going to talk about stay-at-home mom life and how it's a lot. Like a lot. I miss working. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I don't miss working because I miss working for someone and having a job. And I mean, I do miss money, making my own money consistently. But realistically, I miss working because it gave me a sense of self. And not that I identify who I am through my job or no shit like that. No. A sense of self as in, this is Ashley at work. I can just be Ashley. I'm not mommy. I'm not Mrs. I'm Ashley. I'm just me doing something, using my brain. And I miss that. I don't miss, going in and having to get dressed and all of that. Like even with jobs, like my last 2 jobs were remote. And that was great. I don't miss the whole work environment or the work culture or whatever you want to call it. I just, you know what? I miss, being away from my children and husband. Yeah, that's what I miss. It's as simple as that. I don't have space from them to just be me and use my brain. I have little to no space from them. And I love them dearly. Oh, love them to life. However, we don't need to be disconnected. Not all the time. Being a stay-at-home mom is way more work than I haven't had a full-time effing job. I said it. It is a shit ton of work. All I do every day, all day is cook, clean, manage, organize, and love. And errands. Like, it's the best and most gratifying experience being a wife and mom. I love it. However, the pay is shit and the hours are ghetto, honey. Who wants to work 23 hours a day? Nobody. Yeah, and the pay, okay, love, hugs, and kisses, that's great. I appreciate it all. Happiness, just satisfaction, that's great. But you know what? Drop a sister a hundo one time for the one time. Give me a little dough, a little bread. Okay? Like I want to buy things that aren't for my family. And I still do buy things that aren't for my family, but I want to feel as though that money was earned for all the work that I'm doing. Because I promise I do more work now than I do or did when I had a job, like a 9 to 5. And 9 to 5 sounds so great, knowing your consistent hours and the days are just structured. It's not like you wake up and it's like, all right, everything's great. Just kidding. One of the kids has a fever. Guess who's going to be with you all day? Right on the hip, right there, just right there. So it's ever changing when you're a stay-at-home mom. And I hate laundry. Like, why do we even have clothes? So that I can wash and fold and put them away. I'm at the point now where after I take this off, I'm probably going to contemplate burning the whole outfit. Because I'm just tired of washing and drying and folding and cleaning and cooking and cleaning again. And I was a painter this week. Yeah. Because my children, my 5-year-old and my 2-year-old, most importantly, we should focus on the 5-year-old because they wrote on my walls. And I know it was both of them because I had little abstract swirls and numbers 12 through 18. My 2-year-old is brilliant, but she cannot write numbers yet. So yeah, it was him. My beautiful 5-year-old. So, of course, I was like, I got to clean this off. And when I tried to clean it with Mr. Clean and all that other kind of shit that everyone suggests, it just stripped my paint and I had these weird gray streaks. So now I have to touch up the paint. And then you see all these other scuffs. So, long story short, ended up touching every scuff on the first floor of my house. I haven't got to the second floor because I needed a break. I did not go to trade school to learn how to paint properly. I have an art degree, so I can paint, but it's just pretty cutesy pootsy stuff, not actual labor and cleaning and wiping down and buffing, scuffing, sandpaper. It was an experience, a whole ass experience that I honestly could have lived without. But I will say, downstairs looks great. It's beautiful. It looks so much cleaner. I was like, oh girl, you did that. Pat on the shoulder. Still, that's stay-at-home mom life does not have an actual job description. You don't know what you're going to do from day to day, but somewhere sprinkled in there, you're going to clean, you're going to cook, you're going to have a headache. And even if it's just like the thought of having a headache, and when I say thought of having a headache, there are times if you have kids that you're like, oh my God, I know that if they don't stop this, I'm gonna have a headache. That is a thought of having a headache. You know that something is going to essentially induce a headache. And it's frustrating. Like right now, I can hear my son complaining about having to go to bed, even though it's past his bedtime. But his dad's dealing with that because I'm off. I've taken myself off the clock today. I'm done. Yeah. On top of my busy week, oh yes, this is also a fun part of stay-at-home mom life. The kids were in rare form. Sunday through Tuesday, my son was tripping. And then Thursday to today, which is Saturday, my daughter was tripping. So we've just had a real fun week of punishments. Toys have been taken away. My son probably has about 3 toys he can play with right now. And he has to earn them back doing responsible deeds every other day when me and his father see fit. As I said, Sunday and Monday were when he got in trouble. Tuesday is when punishment started. He has 2 toys back in a week. Oh, fun. That should tell you how great this week has been going. And then the little diva, the attitude, the rolling of the eyes and the shrugging of the shoulders, and she took off her diaper and put poop everywhere at daycare, and I had to clean it up. And yes, I said I have to clean it up because it is not nanny at the daycare's job to clean up the poop that my child put on her floor by doing some absolutely ridiculous shit she knew she shouldn't have been doing. But that's just me as a parent. I'll mask up, glove up, do whatever I gotta do so that you don't have to clean this. You've done enough. You've taught her all day. You've been with her all day. I appreciate you giving me this break and helping her educational journey. But I'm not just gonna sit up here and be like, oh, you got it. That's rude. I hate when parents do that. Like, no, I'm gonna take accountability for my child and her antics. She's gonna go home and all her Barbies are in my closet, just like all my son's toys are in my closet. No. But I digress. On my Creepy Wife Chronicles page, which again on Instagram at the Creepy Wife Chronicles, I see so many stay-at-home moms who are like, yeah, I do this and then we craft and then la da 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 da. No, I'm not that kind of mom. Like who the fuck has time for all that shit? Or you'll see these videos and they're like, oh, it's so stressful. Me and my 5 kids and la da 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 da. Okay, that's great. You have 5 kids, I have 2 kids. You just have more humans to manage. However, you're sitting up here trying to make it seem like this cakewalk and it's so wonderful. And you have this big 6-bedroom house and all this other kind of stuff. And the nanny comes and you straighten up before the maid gets here. Girl, I am sick to death of those moms. And it's no judgment. Like, your life, you're leading a good life. You're happy. Be blessed, baby. Do you. However, us non-nanny having mamas don't want to see that shit. I don't want to hear about, oh yeah, the maid, we couldn't get her because of COVID and da-da-da-da-da. The housekeeper hasn't been coming and the nanny's sick, so I have to take time out from whatever it is you do because you have a nanny. I will never understand how you're a stay-at-home mom with a nanny. Like a consistent nanny. Not like I need a break because my sanity is on the edge and I'm about to dive on over. But like a consistent, you come every day and you're staying at home. I don't know. It's so confusing. And what I'm saying is probably controversial, but it is what it is. I am a working mom. And when I say working mom, yes, I once had a job outside of the house, but when I'm inside of the house, I am working on things that are beneficial to my household, making sure bills are correct, making sure things are fixed, everything is organized, the kids are okay, there's dinner. Like, it is a full-time job, and I am legit working all day. So when I do have those little sit-down breaks, they are very, 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 very wonderful. Not long, short, little, poquito, but well-deserved. And not saying that the stay-at-home mommies with the nanny and all of that bullshit is probably well-deserved for them too, but girl, us regular working moms don't care. We don't care. Like, no one can identify with your struggles. Like, your struggles are like dreams of mine. Like, I wish I could be like, oh, damn it, the nanny's off. No, I can't. I don't have that. So kudos to you. And if you're offended by this, you know, it is what it is. That's how I feel. I'm not a leisurely stay-at-home mom. I'm a working stay-at-home mom. It's not just let the house be in shambles and clean up at the last. Oh my God. I saw this one stay-at-home mom who jokingly was like, oh yeah, I wait till like the last minute to get home to clean up, so that when my husband comes home to a clean house. And she was like, yeah, sometimes he's a little frustrated, and like if he's had a bad day, the least he can do is come home to a clean house. That is a beautiful sentiment. It is also unrealistic. If I got a whole bunch of shit going on, these kids is tripping, I have this, that, juggling here, there, and everywhere, you gonna come home to what you come home to. Don't be complaining, because I'm managing this. You was out. You was out living your best life, working, away from these children, away from this house. And it's really, at this point in quarantine, it's my house. Like, I'm just sick of being in here. And that's probably why I haven't filmed this week, because I didn't want to sit in my bathroom. As much as I love my bathroom, I designed it, I didn't want to sit in here because I'm sick of my house. Oh, the complicated life us stay-at-home moms lead. I honestly feel like if you know a stay-at-home mom, maybe send her, you know, some snacks, some alcohol. Yeah, she needs it. Just, you know, a bubble bath, bath bomb, just something that's like, hey, this is just for you, relax. Because we are always going. Prior to making this video, I was in my daughter's room sitting on the floor for 2 minutes so that she could fall asleep. Mind you, I don't need to do that, but it's easier to do instead of getting in an argument with a 2-year-old about why it's not my job to sit in her bedroom and watch her sleep. Oh, the joys. But I gotta get out of here because I actually want to spend some time with my husband and have like a mock date night. So I'm going to make him watch a movie with me, possibly take a bubble bath in my big ass tub that we rarely use. I don't know, but we're gonna do something together and we're gonna love it. He's gonna enjoy it. That probably seems slightly hostile, but that's how it is when you've been at home for a year with the same people. Tired, baby. So yeah, follow me at the Creepy Wife Chronicles on IG. Like, comment, subscribe, and share on this video because sharing is caring. And I'm gonna catch you beautiful humans on another video on another day. Wish you the best. Show your stay-at-home mom some love and respect. We're busy, we're tired, we're over it. All right, y'all. Mwah.